How's it going, everyone? Mountainspyder here, bringing another episode in the Pokemon TCG series. So today, I'm actually really excited. I haven't been playing a lot of theme decks recently, and today I'm going to go back and do an old school theme deck challenge. So take a look at the old theme decks, doing a first impressions of it, and seeing how it does. I'm going to do it against the trainer challenge because at the moment, with how far down I am with the theme decks, they just stand no chance in the current meta. When I say no chance, I mean that the chance of them winning is not really entertainment value for a video. I'm sure you can still get a win, but a lot of the time you're kind of fishing for a concession. Alright, so the deck I'm going to be looking at today is the Hidden Moon deck from the Sun and Moon series. Now, I do think I've actually played against this deck before, in all honesty. I want to say I've played against this deck before, but I don't recall it. So, let's see what the cards are. Gothita 60 HP with Blown Kiss, put 1 damage counter on one of your opponent's Pokemon. That's not terrible. It's not bad, but it's not fantastic either. Gothorita 80 HP for Slap for 20 and 2 energies for Psybeam, 30 damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Not bad. The nice thing is this deck is actually Psychic, which is a pretty good typing, all things considered. I hate when they run this basic in the stage 1, but not the stage 2. That's really irritating. Alright, Litwick. Flickering Flames. 10 damage and your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. That's actually really good. It's got 50 HP though, which is a bit small and a really depressing piece of artwork. But that 50 HP is a bit of a problem. Lampent 80 HP. Will-o-the-Wisp 30. Oh, I wish this burned. I wish this left your opponent's Pokemon burnt. Alright. And again, no stage 2. Really irritating. Cosmog, 60 HP, Dust Gathering, draw a card. It ain't great. Cosmium, Teleport, switches Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. It's definitely not great. And Lunala. Okay. This is a mascot. Mascots tend to be bad. I haven't actually looked at this card yet. Mascots tend to be bad. I really hope this Lunala is good because the cards so far are not great. 160 HP, so it's very nice and tanky. All things considered, especially considering this is an old deck. So that is good to see. Shatter Shot. This attack does 40 damage times the amount of energy attached to this Pokemon. Alright, that's not bad. It should be dealing about 120 damage. That's not bad. And then 3 energies for Wings of the Moon. Strange spelling. Move all energy from this Pokemon to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. Now, that's not bad if you know you're going to go down on the next turn. And 130 damage is not terrible either. And at 130 damage, your Shadow Shot is dealing 120 either way. Because you need those 3 energies. So all things considered, this Lunala is not actually that bad. Its weakness is actually Dark, which is a very good thing because there's virtually no Dark cards in the current meta. And resistance is Fighting, which is a very good thing because it stops Towering Heights. So this is actually a really good card, all things considered. If this deck ran Rare Candy, it would be amazing. Alright. Stuffle, 70 HP, decent. Tackle, Hammer In. You're never going to be using this Hammer In. If you're using it, there's a problem. Bewear, Rake It In. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. I like this Bewear card because of this Rake It In. And the Dangerous Blow, if your opponent's active Pokemon is a basic Pokemon, this attack does 60 more damage. That can come in decently handy. For 3 energies, it's a little bit expensive for what the attack does. But every now and again, it can come in useful. Ooh. Oricorio, 90 HP, Supernatural Dance. For each Pokemon in your opponent's discard pile, put 1 damage counter on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. Now, that is like a terrible standard move, but in the theme deck format, that could actually be pretty decent. If you knock out of like 2 of your opponent's stage 2 Pokemon, they're then sitting with 6 Pokemon down, so for 1 energy dealing 60 damage. So this Oricorio as like a mid to late game card is actually not bad. And it's your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like, so it's not the active Pokemon either. That's actually not bad. Like, if you could put this in a mill deck. But again, Standard doesn't run that many Pokemon. But yeah, in the theme deck format, this is actually pretty decent. And Revelation Dance, if there's no stadium card in play, this deck does nothing. Ugh, that's bad. Okay. Revelation Dance is not so good. Ooh, a Slandered. I like Slandered. 70 HP for Scratch, 1 energy for 10, and Venom Shock. If your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned, attack this 40 more damage. There's literally been nothing that poisons it. Okay. And then, ooh, Salazzle. Hot Poison. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may leave your opponent's active Pokemon burned and poisoned. Okay, this Salazzle I like. This is a really cool Salazzle. And then Flamethrower, discard an energy from this Pokemon. Honestly, I don't know if I'll ever even use Flamethrower. Just having Salazzle to evolve something on your bench for this Hot Poison would be awesome. I mean, yeah, you can have Slandered then attack, but I mean, meh. Just having this Hot Poison go off. Unfortunately, this is a one-off, which is quite sad, because it's actually a pretty cool card. Wow, this deck runs Mimikyu. 70 HP for Filch, draw 2 cards. That's actually pretty decent. And then Copycat. If your opponent's Pokemon uses an attack that isn't a GX attack during their last turn, uses this attack. This is actually a really good card. This is a surprisingly good card. Because if you bring this in after your opponent does something like a drum roll or that drum beating from Rillaboom, this Mimikyu is all of a sudden hitting incredibly hard. So just having this with like 1 energy on your bench for that moment when your opponent uses a big attack and you just bring in with Copycat. Wow. This is actually a pretty decent card. And I mean, early game, you've got Filch to draw 2 cards. That's actually really good. Okay, that's the end of the Pokemon. Like, considering this is an old deck, I'm actually okay with these Pokemon. Because, I mean, like, this Mimikyu is pretty good. This Salazzle is pretty good. Oricorio is pretty good. Bewear is decent. This Lunala is actually pretty good as well. The Cosmog and Cosmion are terrible, but that's alright. Lampert, pretty terrible. And Gothorita, pretty terrible. So the first half are not so great. The second half are actually pretty decent. Okay, I'm decently surprised with this. I'm pleasantly surprised. Okay, Nest Ball, we know what Nest Ball does. Potion, Rescue Stretcher, Switch, Timer Ball. My most hated card. Please be kind to me today, Timer Ball. Okay. I have such bad luck with this card. Energy Lotto. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You reveal an energy card you find, then put it into your hand. Shuffle the cards back in your deck. It's alright. Energy Retrieval. Oh, this deck actually runs a stadium. Ult of the Moon. The retreat cost of each Pokemon, both yours and your opponent, that has any Psychic or Dark energy attached to it, that's a good thing, is 2 less. This is actually a really good card in the theme deck format, because virtually no theme decks run stadiums. So once you get this down, it's pretty much going to stay down. And there are not that many Psychic or Dark type Pokemon or decks that are even being played. So your Pokemon are basically going to have 2 less retreat costs for the rest of the game, as long as you can get this down. So it's actually a really good stadium card. I wish there was more of them. Prof is good to see, Draw 3 is good to see, and then our energies. How many of each energy do we actually have? 8 Fire and 12 Psychic. Okay. All things considered, it's not a terrible deck. It's not terrible. It's not fantastic, but it's not terrible. So, let's see if we can get some wins with this in the trainer challenge. I think I should be able to at least get some. Yeah, don't judge me. I know I'm still working on this thing. I never got around to actually playing the trainer challenge. I got too excited to make videos. Alright. Tyson, my friend, let's see if we can pick up the last one. What is that deck called again? There you go. Hidden Moon. Alright. Let's see how this goes. I'm actually feeling decently confident about this. I'm feeling decently confident about this deck. It's interesting. Look, half that deck is dead. I mean, I'd honestly just remove Gothita and Lampert straight away from this deck. I don't want them in this deck. But like, all things considered, it's not a terrible deck. I can actually get a turn 2 KO, which is quite cool. Alright. I don't know what I want to bring out with this. Like, I half want to bring out this Oricorio. Like, I want to get Cosmog going, but this Cosmog does nothing for me until I can evolve it. Literally nothing for me. And Stuffle as well, I'm kind of considering it. The thing is, I can get a few KOs, right? So actually, let me try this Oricorio. I know that's a bit of an odd play, right? But I'm going to be able to get a few KOs with Litwick. Because I'm... What play was that? Alright, well, they've got one Pokemon down there already, which is going to help me. I'm going to get a KO on this turn now because of Prof, which will boost my damage to get the knockout here. That is not a good draw, though. My hand is awful. It's absolutely awful. But that's 2 Pokemon there already, so that's already 2 damage on this Oricorio. Oh, man, I should have gone for the other Stuffle to get the draw going. If I can get Chandelier out, I'm actually in a pretty good spot. Because that'll charge up the Oricorio really, really quickly. These draws are not great. Okay. I'm going to have to get really, really lucky now with his Flickering Flames. My opponent's drawing really, really nicely, considering... Ooh, okay, now I'm in trouble. Now I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay, that's not great. So I've only got 2 there at the moment. So I don't want to actually play this Oricorio just yet. There's Cosmog. These draws are not going in my favor. I need to get super, super lucky here. Nope, I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. Because they're going to spit poison me. I'm not quite sure what the AI is doing with all of that, but anyway. Yeah, I wish this Liptrick was 60 HP. Okay, again, they've only got 2 Pokemon there. I'm actually gonna have to just play Cosmog. Okay, there's the Stuffle. That's actually a good thing, right? Because I can build into Bewear on the next turn. So Cosmog, you're just gonna have to Dust Gather, my friend. There's Slandered, which would have been very useful earlier on. Okay. This Cosmog's gonna survive one more turn. I'm kinda gonna have to let it drop, which is unfortunate. There's the Lampent. I really needed that earlier. Yes, I most certainly want to draw 3. Yes, I definitely want to draw some more. Yes, I want to time and ball this. Hey, hey, okay, this changes things. Because now what I want to do, I now want to preserve this really badly because I want to get the Lunala online. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to evolve this to make sure it moves to my bench. Alright, I'm going to put this down on Bewear. Do I want to do that? So the thing is, like, Bewear can take a hit, actually. Bewear can take a hit. But I kind of now want to start charging this up to get Lunala online. So you know what? I'm actually going to let... I'm actually going to switch this out. Because I want to start charging this up for Lunala. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to place Lightning Casting and Evolution off later on. I'm then going to go for the Supernatural Dance. To put some damage counters down. This has 80 HP, so I will actually be able to get a knockout on this thing. Okay. Next turn I'll be able to knock it out, which is actually fairly decent. If I wanted to. But what I'm actually going to do is bring out Lunala. Because I'm just super happy to actually be able to bring it out. And B, because I do want to show it off. So I don't want to switch it, so let's just hard retreat it, unfortunately. Which is a bit sad, but it is what it is. Let's put that there. I don't want to actually prof this turn. Do I want to prof this turn? I don't need prof this turn. Don't know when I'll need it, but I'd rather hold on to it just in case I need it at a later stage. I got super lucky with Time Ball. I can't believe it. I never get lucky with Time Ball. So you see now this Oricorio is starting to hit, like, all of a sudden hit really hard. It's hitting for 2, 3. So I'm putting 4 damage counters down. There's the Salazzle as well, which is really cool. Again, I don't want to play it because there's like no reason to actually play it. So let's get the Bewear going on the back line. There's nothing else to really do. Let's just carry on going Scattershot. And as soon as they're about to knock me out, I just Wings the Moon. Alright, there's Timer Ball again. Not bad. This is actually a decent deck. Granted, half of it is pretty dead and useless. The other half is actually pretty good. I mean, if you get this Lunala online early, you're hitting pretty hard. I'm actually considering trying this deck out against normal players. What can I not do? Each player can't play any stadium cards, really? Really? 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh man, I want to like go for a cheeky Oricorio and get a knockout there. Oh man, that's really irritating. I finally get off to the moon and I can't play it. This is actually not a bad deck. It's not bad. That's rude. That is very rude. Alright, let's go into Lunala. Now I can kind of show off what the Salazzle does. So let's drop the Salazzle. I know I can attach that energy to get the KO, but I want to show off what the Salazzle does. By just evolving it, I poison and burn my opponent's Pokemon. So now if I were to go for that Scatter Shot, 120 damage. But they're then taking the 10 from the poison and the 20 from the burn as well. So holding off on that Salazzle until you can actually make use of it is actually a better play. Oh, and there's the Mimikyu. This deck is surprisingly good. Oh yeah, and I got Unbroken Bonds from that as well, which is really nice. Okay. Let's go for the next one. Okay, Penelope is going to be interesting because it's a Psychic typing as well. Which is a little bit interesting because weakness may actually play into this game a little bit. So let's see how it goes. And it is water as well, which means it's effective against my fire types. So this is going to be a little bit of a difficult one. Not a great starting hand once again. I've gotten 2 really bad starting hands. Luckily my opponent did have to mulligan. They took 2 mulligans, which is really good. This deck actually runs Crushing Hammer, which is a problem. Yes to the rest. Okay, that Litwick, all things considered, is actually useful. Astonish. Use a random card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card and shuffles it. That's irritating. There is a Salazzle, which is interesting. So I don't want to bring out the Cosmog. I can't evolve that just yet. Let's drop that down. And let's go for Scratch. So the awkward thing is I do want to evolve on this next turn, right? But the problem is that if I do, I can't actually get an attack off. But I'm dealing more damage just from the burn and from the... okay, that's a bit irritating. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Salazzle there would have been awful. So let's drop the Salazzle. Do I have to discard a fire energy or any energy? I can discard any energy. So let's get that going there. Let's get the Salazzle down. Yes, I do want to leave it burned and poisoned. Now, here comes the thing. I don't actually know if I want to charge up the Salazzle. Because, like, my opponent just brings in a Whiscash with Amnesia and I can't use it. So what I'm actually going to do is charge up the Cosmion and hopefully get lucky. And just let Poison and Burn kind of do its thing. That's a little bit irritating. I was hoping the Burn would stay on them. But I guess it is what it is. I'm just going to let the Salazzle tank for a little bit. Getting rid of the energy is actually a bit frustrating because I want to charge up Cosmion. But luckily it was the fire energy. Okay, there is Tumble, which is huge. I just need 1 heads from this. Okay, I did get 2 heads last time. The problem I'm sitting in now is that I've got a really dead hand. I need to get some good draws. Okay, that's a fire energy. I do need an energy, but that's not really the energy I wanted. I'm not sure what my opponent did with that play. Okay, switch again. It doesn't really help me. But what I am going to do is I'm actually going to retreat the Salazzle into Litwick. and just get Flickering Flames off. At least I'm getting damage off. Again, that Fire Energy I didn't really want to attach to Cosmion because I want a lot of Psychic Energy on it. I'm still not entirely sure why my opponent just didn't go into Whisk Catch. I presume that it didn't have any energy. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a seriously KO'd Litwick in a second. I can't use Flickering Flames now, which is really irritating. Okay, here's the charge of Cosmion. Now I just need to get the Lunala out. Can't do anything. So I'm going to just retreat into Salazzle to try and buy myself some time. Again, I just need to get I need to get some draw support going here. I mean, look, my opponent's already down to 27 cards. I'm still sitting on 41, which is ridiculous. Okay, well, that was unfortunate, but it's not that surprising. It was going to be a KO either way. That is not what I needed. I might have just bricked this game. If I can get Lunala out, like on this next turn, I'm actually in a really good spot. If I can't, it's probably game. Which is a bit disappointing, because, like, this is a really good spot. Okay, come on. Ah, man, that's frustrating. Teleport does nothing. Oh, that's really frustrating. But I didn't get that Lunala out. Okay, there's one more chance for it to happen. Come on. That ain't it. Okay, I have bought myself some time though, which is something. There's no point charging up stuff. Also, I'm actually gonna charge up. Cosmium doesn't actually need more energy, does it? Doesn't actually need more energy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna teleport into the Stuffle and just continuously buy time until I can actually get something out. I basically need to draw Lunala now. I need it now. I desperately need it now. Alright. That's still not it. It's still not it. But it's Pokemon I can buy time with. I'm actually going to switch into Litwick, because I want to get Flickering Flames off to hopefully get lucky. I was hoping to get them asleep. That is unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to go into Cosmion, because if I get lucky and draw Lunala, I can then go straight for the attack. I did not get lucky. Okay. Just going to teleport. It's been really frustrating. I just bricked this game. Okay, that buys me a turn. That buys me a turn. And there's Lunala. Okay. Ah, man. The awkward thing is, like, I wish the other one was now there, but it's not. So my opponent's going to go down to one prize card. So somehow I need to keep this Lunala alive. I wonder what happens if I'm not going to play a bench Pokemon, because that Amnesia is going to hit me and probably get rid of Shadow Shot. Alright. So I'm going to be down to one prize card. And I'm going to have to essentially... My opponent's going to be down to one prize card. I'm going to have to knock out all of their Pokemon. Casually. And if my opponent gets lucky with Rising Lunge, it just won't be game, but it's going to be very close to game. So, let's go for Rescue Stretcher. And what I want to do is I want to shuffle 3 Pokemon. What I want to shuffle are those 2 Pokemon. Ah, have to choose 3. Okay, let's get Salazzle back. That's not a bad thing to get back. And hopefully build into a second Lunala. I'm gonna hold off on this, just see what I draw. Okay. Shatter Shot. Let's get some KOs. Okay, there's Oricorio, which 1, 2, 3. It's not doing much damage. I need to knock out a lot more Pokemon with it. This Oricorio is good against decks that run a lot of stage 2s. then it will actually be decent. Okay, there's the Lunala, which is not a bad thing, but it's in the wrong order, which doesn't help me. Again, I don't even want to play a card because I'm scared that this Whiskatch uses Amnesia and forces me into Wings in the Moon. So I'm just going to Shadow Shot again until I can build into the Lore Cosmog. Cosmog is what I want to see right now. It's basically all I want to see right now. Okay, that's fine. You can keep astonishing me. There's the Cosmog. Okay, that's huge. Because... okay, please Time Ball work. Heads, okay. Normally, I wouldn't play this now in Standard, but because I know my opponent shouldn't be reshuffling my hand, I feel okay with doing that. I wouldn't normally do that because of cards like Marnie, which make me reshuffle my hand. I guess my opponent could have Judge, but I doubt it. The smart play would be to do that on my turn. But because it's against Train and Challenge, I'm doing it now. Again, it would be better not to do it in a normal situation. But again, because of the situation I'm in, I'm not terribly concerned with doing it. Okay. I can't believe I pulled this game back. Alright. And there's nothing my opponent can do. Alright. I cannot believe I won this game. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go into one game against actual people to see how this deck performs. It's a bit short on the draw side, I won't lie. It's quite short on the draw side. But that's 2 games with it against the AI, which that second game was a lot harder than it should have been, but it wasn't terrible. So let's see if it can do decently against normal players. Now, I'm not overly enthusiastic about this, but I am hoping it'll be okay. Do I want to go first or second? I definitely want to go first because I want to get evolution advantage going. Okay, that is not a good start. I'm getting really bad opening hands with this deck, which is quite frustrating actually. Let's see. Alright. That's not bad. Because I can go straight into Lunala, which is actually really, really good. Not the greatest energies in the world. I guess I could put an energy there because I'm not going to be attacked for a while. That call for family is going to be a bit of a problem though, because ooh, my opponent's going to be set up on turn 1. Ah, that's irritating. They're going to be fully set up. Okay. This deck is a bit short on draw, which is a problem. And it's certainly something that I wish it had more of. And yeah, there's a Kyogre. Alright. This is a bit of a problem. This fire energy, I guess, can go there. Actually, let me timer ball this and see what I get. I might want to go into Chandelier. So the thing is, into Lampent, sorry. So, Lampent takes 3 turns to get a KO, right? But I can stall or rather with Litwick. Because the other option I can do is to bring out Salazzle. And what Salazzle is going to do is going to sit in my hand for a very, very long time. Until my opponent plays something useful, and then I play Salazzle. And I play Salazzle after that. Lunala, there's literally no point in me putting that fire energy there. So I'm just going to put it on Slandered for now, in case I have to. Then I'm just going to go for Flickering Flames. Alright, that didn't work. So my idea here is just to keep using Flickering Flames to slowly burn them down. Because I don't know... Oh wow, they're actually going to go for Surprise Fist. I was going to say, I wasn't sure if they're going to go for Surprise Fist or not. But it does look like they're actually going to charge up into it. Which I'm a little bit surprised about, in all honesty. Okay. So we can start getting this going. Okay, I just need to get lucky with Flickering Flames. That my opponent stays asleep on this turn. Again, really? That's really irritating, actually. Because now, my... If they're actually clever, they use Fion here. Talk about overkill. Alright, the frustrating thing is that, like, if they're smart, they actually should have Fion there to get rid of my Slandered. But I guess they didn't know what was sitting in my hand. Alright, I would prefer not to have to bring Lunala in against this. So let's just do this. I most certainly want to poison and burn them. I'm not even sure why that's an option. But I certainly want to do that. Actually, you know what? That was really silly of me. I should have just brought Lunala in and just got a KO. That was actually really silly of me. Because I just gave my opponent a prize card. That was so silly of me, actually. Yeah, because now they just do this. I should have held on to that. That was so silly. Oh my word. I don't know what I was thinking there. I should have just brought in Lunala and got a KO with Shadow Shot. I forgot that, like, don't know why, but I was thinking, like, I didn't have enough damage. Thankfully it's only 60, but it means I'm in KO range, which is an issue. So I can put that there because I've got nothing better to do with it, and then let me go Shadow Shot. That was so silly of me. I should have brought in Lunala. Oh, man. Because now, even if I get fully charged up, there's no way I'm going to use Wings of the Moon. Well, actually, I might use Wings of the Moon. If they attach the energies onto Kyogre, I will go 100% go Wings of the Moon. Wings of the Moon, sorry. Okay, there's the Empoleon, which is a bit scary. Man! Ooh, sorry about that. I can't believe I just did that. That was such a bad play. So, in all honesty, I'm gonna go Wings of the Moon here, because this Lunala is KO'd. But the issue is then, this Empoleon comes in and just hits my bench. But I have to get the KO. I should have held on to the Slazzle. I hate that this is... you have to. That's really irritating because now, unfortunately, this is going to come in and just going to dive my Cosmog and it's going to dive my Slazzle. Oh. Okay. I'm okay with that. It is what it is, I guess. Still not in a great spot. Still really not in a great spot. That was definitely a bad play from my side. Because what I should have done was now played the Slazzle to mess up this Empoleon. Yeah, this is game. That was definitely a bad play for me. I don't know if it would have been like game set match, but it definitely was a bad play on my side. Because I mean now they just recall and hit my bench. Man, that's a bit disappointing on my side. Like that could have actually made a difference. Because Lunala would have had more damage, would have had less damage counters on it. Yeah, that made a difference, hey. That really made a big difference. That was definitely a bad play on my side. Oh well, you live and you learn. I must say my opponent had a really good setup there. I'm a bit surprised they actually went for the rock, paper, scissors. But it worked. Cool, well played to my opponent. Definitely bad play on my side there, but well played to them. Well, I hope you enjoyed this deck. It actually surprised me. It's got some interesting cards. Lunala is actually pretty decent. If there was a better way to fetch it, it would be a really good deck and a bit more draw support. But I'm pleasantly surprised with it. So as always, thanks so much for watching everyone. I hope you did enjoy it. Actually a lot of fun today. It was nice playing old school themed decks again. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Please do consider liking, subscribing. It does help me out. And yeah, definitely on the slow grind for 1,000 subs now, which is really, really exciting. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Cheers. Enjoy.